Right. I mean, I really think that it just, that's just me. I just feel like, I have a lot of drive, and when I set my mind to something, obviously, it's a little setback, but I set my mind to it, and I felt like I had a great support system around me here at Florida State that kept me, going, and I just kept pushing for them, and just drove me to the spot where, we're here now. Got through fall camp and everything like that. Body feeling good and everything. So, I'm just ready to, go play football at this point with my brothers.
We'll go to Liam on the second row.
Since getting back out there on the field, just how have you felt being able to get out, compete, and work through fall camp?
All right, I feel great. I feel great. Everything has went good in terms of getting me back to this point, and I'm 100% ready to, go out and, go to battle. So,
Go to Chris on the front row.
Are they letting you do everything, and are you able to participate in all facets of practice at this point?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Aslan back left.
What do you like about this defense? How do you fit into the plans, do you think, right
All right. I mean, it's so multiple that, Coach White just puts us in a lot of positions to make, some great plays, and just with the alignments and everything like that, it provides a lot of opportunities for different players to make different type of plays. So, that's the one thing about this defense I'm most excited about so far.
now? I guess, how do you fit into that, do you think?
I mean, I played from a nine tech all the way down to two I, so I think that just in terms of me, showing my versatility on the defensive line, I feel like that it's been such a great opportunity to come here and with this defense and show what I really have, with all the tools. So.
All right, we'll come back over here to the right, second row to Peter.
Jay, with your experience on the SEC and placing now, and how much that elevates is having that through the year, especially going against FS1, just help you to prepare for Alabama this season.
Well, I mean, just knowing, what those guys, at Alabama, obviously, they are pretty established front in terms of, just from, just them and their mentality. They want to, come in here and play a physical brand of football and everything like that. So I feel like, going against that in the SEC just help elevate my game, and and that's that's pretty much every week. You're gonna face teams that that are going to bring it, and you got to up your game. So I feel like that just elevates your play as a whole.
Liam.
What does Coach Knighton do for you, and how is it working with him? He was very complimentary of you when you were getting back from your injury, but just what is it like in that room working with Coach Knighton?
Right. I mean, T Knight, he just brings that or provides us with that edge, and he really truly is a coach that is 100% bought in with all the players. I mean, sometimes he knows how to differentiate between being the coach and actually having a we could talk about things that are not about football and really like connect on that level. So just having a coach like that that's gonna push you but also love you the same way. It's just great, and he's been such a great part of when I had that little setback, provided a lot of support and everything. So it's been great to have him in my corner, and I can't wait to go out and continue to fight for him this season and play for him. So.
Ira.
When did you realize, okay, like, I'm gonna be able to play in camp? Because it seemed like they weren't sure during the spring and summer. Like, when did you realize this hard work's paid off? I might actually get to play right away.
I feel like just the progressions I made, in the middle part. I mean, kind of like from the spring to the summer, were extraordinary, and I feel like I just worked my tail off to. I didn't really have like or set like a time frame, but I just really was set on just working my butt off to be able to get to this point where we are today, and we're a week out and everything like that. And I'm excited. I feel like all this work is really paying off, and I'm just really thankful for that. So.
We'll go back to Aslan on the left.
I think Coach White said that he had a player once that got hurt, like in the preseason, and really tried to hurry up and get back into the rotation. He wanted to make sure that you were going to be absolutely healthy before he could kind of deploy. What does it mean for a guy to care that much about you this early? What were those conversations kind of like about you saying you're ready, but him wanting to make sure that you really, really were?
Right. I mean, this whole time that I could really truly say from the training staff all the way down to the position coaches, coordinators, and everything with Coach White and T Knight. They've been extremely cautious in this, in getting me back and everything like that. And I had a conversation with Coach White about the exact same thing, and his whole thing was, we really just want to just make sure when it's time to go, that or when you feel like we see that you're ready, you feel that you're ready, that it's time to go and everything like that. So, just having that and everything, and just continue to get the work at the same time has been good. And I feel great. Like I said, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play football, and really show out in Doe Campbell. So.
Go back to Ira.
You guys have so many different body types and backgrounds and on the defensive line, and guys that have played inside, maybe now can play some outside, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fun, just like in practice, like seeing guys get to do new things, and how good do you feel about that group and all the different options you guys have?
Oh yeah, I mean, just sometimes we'll have DL Jackson out in the 5. I'll go to the 3. Daniel Lyons go to the 5. James inside. Like, we can really switch it up, and just having that versatility on the defensive line with so many, like you said, body types and different tools and everything like that, just to showcase up front. I mean, that's that can be a game changer. We really realize that. And we've been really working hard to really sharpen our tools in each area, from the edge rushing to inside, and just making sure that we're, whatever situation that's needed, whether I got to go to tackle, or or whatever, like, we're ready to go. We're ready to play a high brand of football, and just really showcase what this defensive line is about.
We'll stay over there for Matt.
You talked about going up against Alabama. The SEC trenches are known to be the best in the country. How is going up against the Florida State offensive line compared to going up against SEC offensive line?
Right. I mean, one thing they bring it for sure. I mean, with the additions, with Micah and Gunner, and Luke Pettibon, Richie and Medball and everything like that. I mean, those guys, going against them has been great in terms of just iron sharpens iron, and this camp got a lot of good on good and everything like that. Being able to go against those guys, and that's making both sides of the ball better. So I mean, just yeah. I mean, obviously some of those guys have played in the SEC too, so just having that same type of physicality in practice and everything like that has been great for everybody. So yes, sir. Yeah.
Ira.
When you played with Elijah 2 years ago, does he seem like the same guy, or has he gotten better? Like, what have you seen out of Elijah since you guys have been here?
Right. Well, I mean, Elijah always been a physical player, really downhill player. But I feel like Elijah, from the time we was at Tennessee and everything like that, I feel like in terms of his IQ of the game, he was already a smart football player, but he's miles ahead of what the typical college football linebacker is. In terms of IQ and everything like that, being able to see stuff before and just play with true instinct. I really feel like he's made a lot of strides, and I know that he's ready to go play just as much as we all are. So,
That's all.
With them kind of starting a quarterback that doesn't have as much maybe starting experience as a guy like Tommy does, is it safe to say you guys are assuming that they're going to really try to maybe establish the run game? And how important is it to hold up against the run and also affect him early to maybe rattle over this home field advantage you guys will have?
right. Well, I mean, we're preparing for all situations. You really never know where the football game is going to go. We just got to just have elite preparation, and really dial in on all our keys and everything like that going into this game. And obviously, just from looking at the tape, seems like Ty Simpson has a lot of athletic ability, throwing ability, and everything like that. So we really have to, just play with our keys, trust our coaching and everything like that. And yeah, I mean, I think we'll be in a good shape for sure.
You talked about playing from like the 9 to the 2 and everything in between. Is there a spot where you think it fits your skill set, your toolbox the best?
Right. Well, I mean, personally, I think base down, obviously, I think I'm a really good, strong side. But, we get in the third down, I think, just from, 3 tech, and down. I mean, I really feel like I'm really versatile. So, yeah, I think, that's probably be my bread and butter, the 5-tech, 3-tech, 9-tech, whatever.
Last one, Aslan.
I know you guys each have individual roles and responsibilities, but Daryl's performance, what is he gonna bring to your guys' defense? How important is it for him to play strong? What will that allow you guys to do if he is able to play strong?
Well, I mean, Daryl Jackson is a very, very strong human. His presence is felt on the field absolutely at all times. And, I feel like, yeah, obviously, if we all play up to the standard here that is set at Florida State, I believe, in the trenches, I believe that, we're going to have a lot of success. So, I mean, we all, each and every day, throughout this camp, just from practicing with each other, we try and hold each other to that standard. And it's only one way we play here, and it's fast and, physical football. So, we all are trying to make each other better and try and lean on each other to push each other to that next level. So, the Daryl, he's gonna go out there and do his thing for sure, and I can say that with a lot of assurance. So,
All right, thanks, Jason.
yep.
Thanks, Jason.
Appreciate y'all.